This is a first attempt at videotaping a formation flight between my son and I. We're both in identical looking Midget Mustang home-built aircraft. We're over upstate New York. I'm rendezvousing with him right now, sliding in on about a 45-degree bearing. And we didn't do a lot of prep for this flight in terms of mounting the camera. It's angled about 45 degrees off to the left, and I can't see the viewfinder very well, so I'd had to do a lot of guessing about where to put my airplane so that his airplane was in the camera view. It's a nice smooth day, so all of the relative motion you see is most likely me bouncing around on his wing. In the old days when I flew in the Navy, formation flying was a way of life. And that's a skill I don't think you ever forget, but you get rusty at it, and so you're seeing the effect of all that rust. Now, I've turned the camera back on. We're headed back to the airport, and we're close to the airport at this point. We're going to fly past Corning Incorporated's research and development facility, Sullivan Park. You can see it in the lower left-hand corner there. I worked there for almost 30 years. We're going to do a flyby on runway 14, and runway 14 has right traffic, so we're going to enter the downwind here. Brad's going to make a slight left turn to get into the downwind, and then from there we'll just make right turns until we get lined up with the runway. Our plan is to keep the airspeed down because these airplanes are extremely sensitive, and it will be difficult for me to fly smoothly on his wing if we go too fast. Right now we're headed generally west, and you can see the bright sky in the background, and that's the reason his airplane looks like a silhouette. We parked that cloud up there so we didn't have to look into the bright sun. Now we're on the base leg. We're still descending. There's a 4-lane highway runs by. You'll see that off to the left as we're flying down the runway. And there are hills to the north. You'll see those as we fly by. There's the hills coming into view. Now we're lined up with the runway. There's the 4-lane. We briefed for Brad to go to full power, and we're going to both do that at the same time. There he goes, full power. Me too. His engine's a lot stronger than mine, so this will get us some separation so that we can enter the landing pattern. I just can't keep up with him. Here's a still that we took a year or two ago while we were flying formation. You can see both airplanes are pretty much identical. And now this is an interesting picture. There's actually 2 airplanes in this picture. If you look carefully, you can see 2 sets of landing gear hanging down there. And I'm tucked in behind. You can't see my airplane. Well, we enjoyed making this flight. We enjoyed making the video, and we hope you enjoyed it as well.